All I see is the gate in front of us. All I see is the gate in front of us. Burning bright with a newborn sun. Come follow me. Here's the climb and there's to roll. Oh, streams to follow to the land before time. Before time.
Hello there, my old friends, my brothers and sisters. On this fine night, my apologies for it being late, and especially since it's been a while since I have done my fan fiction videos. But nonetheless, since you saw from the intro, I'm about to begin, and we are going back to an old classical childhood movies and shows we were watching that was made from Universal Pictures themselves. Only difference, we're going through The Land Before Time retold. What would happen if a human met Littlefoot and his gang and was with them from the start? Aileen, a 14-year-old human girl, receives from her grandmother a stone that seemed to be ordinary. However, its true power soon sends her on an adventure of a lifetime. She joins Littlefoot and his friends as they journey to the Great Valley, the sanctuary for the dinosaurs, the ones who are peaceful creatures who defend themselves in search of a better life from all types of predators that you saw from that intro. A sharp tooth, which is a Team Rex, along with other type of predators like a Carnotaur, maybe even from the sea, a Bulbasaur, you name it. Whatever predator that wants to kill you and eat you for sport. I remember Littlefoot and the gang like it was yesterday, and I also remember Littlefoot's story from the beginning, along with Sarah and the others, but his was tragic, especially after what happened to his mother, which was difficult to watch and a tragedy. But I remember a wise dinosaur giving him strength and comfort. And each of those characters, I always grew curious and put them on my favorites. But Littlefoot's on the top, no argument. Sarah's not exactly on the favorite list, but she may have a pride, stubborn, quick temper like her daddy, but she has a good heart and learns from her mistakes. Ducky, optimistic, and definitely has her way with words. Yep. I also remember that actress who played as her before someone else took on the role. I'm sure the kid would still be proud to know that her character is being honored one way or the other. G.V. Spike, remember that? Dopey little Stegosaurus. looking sharp, and despite his appetite, looking good. Deefy? I can't remember that pterodactyl's name. I got to get that name. I hate it when I have to use machinery, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Yes, I know about Ducky. I need... Ooh, hello. Oh dear, this could take a little bit. I don't know if I have enough time for that. Ah! Ugh, not now. I hate it when I hate it when those apps interfere with you during the movie.
Did I miss anything? Not yet. And we've been looking ever since. Hey, there they are. Oh yeah, I see them. I see them too. I even see Petrie.
Petrie. I could never get that. Darn, that name escapes my mind. A little bit of a nervous, but he means well. Petrie is definitely the sensible and probably one to lay down what you would call the options. Now, each of them were together are a mighty team, and even though it's a unique herd, it's a unique herd of friendship of a bond. But alas, I kind of digress. The OC character, which I'll read her record and, in a way, speak about it. Aileen Jessie Carter. Aileen is optimistic, energetic, intelligent, honest, kind, mature, and an outgoing 14-year-old girl. For a while, she felt a little uncomfortable being herself because, let's just say, she tends to feel awkward around many of her fellow classmates due to the fact that she has a slight obsession with dinosaurs. Reminds me of someone else I know from Jurassic Big World, Camp Cretaceous. Darius, I think his name was. But I still remember it. But his expert about dinosaurs was incredibly strong. But let's see. Aileen, like I said, has a slight obsession with dinosaurs and can quote random facts about them. She also tends to hide her vulnerability when she is scared, mad, or stressed. And she also has a habit of repressing her feelings of anger and frustration so as not to hurt anyone around her. And when she does express them and sees the consequences of her actions, she does feel guilt afterwards, even if she doesn't admit it right away. But once she was in the Land Before Time universe, which I'll explain why I call it a universe soon, she discovers a courage and strength inside of herself. And that kind of new development makes her a pretty capable friend and a fighter. And she also shows fierce loyalty to her friends and to her family, which, to be fair, are like family. Taking a quote from an old friend, family isn't who you're born with, it's who you die with. Or, rather, with the bond. Which I remember another quote. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind. Or forgotten. Beautiful those quotes were. Now, for her skills. While she possessed no magical powers of her own, she does have a time stone given to her by her grandmother. And that was part of the reason how she ends up in the Land Before Time. Minor spoiler. My apologies. She is almost she almost seemed with it around her. It's around her neck, the stone, a necklace to be precise. And it comes in handy in situations. In addition, she is also, let's see, but she also shows strong leadership abilities, which comes in handy during the tough situations, which I'm sure if you read, you'll get the idea. In addition, she is a very skilled archer and frequently uses her bow and arrows to defend the one she cares about the most. Understandable. And very strong indeed. And believe it or not, my dear friends, I have read up to 2 of those books. So as a personal show of good faith, and also, since I have missed out, I'm willing to give those 2 out for now. As a personal treat, like I said. And this story got me thinking about the land before time a little better. Got me thinking, since we saw so many unique dinosaurs, why would there be so many unique ones that were already extinct before and afterwards? Think about it, guys. A triceratops and long necks and others, some of them haven't come before their times came. Which got me thinking. Many years later, we saw so many dinosaurs from the good dinosaurs and more. So, a universe where all the dinosaurs are still alive, all different types of kind. Now, I'm not sure if some of them are just extinct or not, but I'm sure you get the idea. And this movie inspired a franchise, and the franchise inspired many fantastic dinosaur movies, series, you name it. I'm sure Jurassic Park did the same thing, but everything has a role to play. No matter how big, no matter how small, it's in perfect conjoint of balance. And that is why it is the most unique gift of all. Looking at the bright, no matter what. And one more thing. I think I'm trying to... No, not think. I'm going to see if I can get the work of the chapters onto my fan fiction videos. Might have to make a new playlist for each of them, and I might make it random, using commentary, what you would use for a DVD for a blind person. You know? That's like how they did for subtitles. Once I have that ready and done with, we'll see. Well, time to call it a night. It is great to see you all again, and I know this year has been difficult for all of us, and losses, and I know I made a lot of mistakes. Half of them I don't know if I can ever truly move on. But only I know that I can learn from them and do my best not to make them again. So, my dear friends, till we meet again, may the force and magic be with you all. I have spoken.